We're under the lights once again here in Qatar. Last year we took a year off due to a small footballing tournament that was being hosted, but it's all excitement on the track now. We're back here in Lusail for a track that's 3.34 miles long. There are 16 turns around its unique three-prong shape and just a single DRS zone out of turn 16. It's fast and it's flowing, and there's a good overtaking opportunity with DRS down the long straight and into turn 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Southern Cross Racing. I'm your host, See Me Skate. With me as always is the trusty Steed, your man. Hello there, how's he? How are you, mate?
Yeah, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you wherever you're tuning in for this one. Got a nice sprint round for you today at one of the new circuits, Qatar. So interesting to see how this one goes. A couple of guys in the chat already, early days.
Oh my God, there certainly is.
That, yeah.
Blast from the past, the boys. Curly and Junior. Junior is in the chat. It's been ages. I hope you boys are very well. And of course, we see Curly every week. But Junior, it has been quite some time. And well, I do hope you're well, of course. Qatar, of course, yes. We're doing a sprint, a one-shot quali, a sprint race and a feature race, of course. And yeah, waiting for the boys to load everything all up and load the setups on, and we'll get going. But as we did discover, or you discovered, Owsy, for your first sprint last time out, of course, we weren't too sure how to go about the the calling of the qualifying because it's pretty jumbled. But we just sort of sit back and just let the boys do their thing. And Junior has followed. Thank you very, very much for your follow, mate. Much appreciated. 190, Housey. 190 is Junior. Thank you very, very much, mate. Much appreciated, of course. But, well, the young fellas throw me for 6, of course. He usually gets some trivia ready for the young lad. He does love a bit of trivia, does Junior. But as we wait for the players to load in, we might as well get stuck into this circuit, of course. Yes, the Lusail International Circuit in Qatar, which opened in 2004, was built by the country's motorcycle rendition. The country's motorcycling rendition. It is situated a short distance north of Qatar, capital of Doha. The 5.4 kilometre or 3.35 mile layout features 16 corners and a little elevation change. It is bordered by the mixture of asphalt and edged by artificial grass and gravel, of course. The circuit is fully floodlight lit and allowing night races to take place. It is hosted GP Masters, GP2, Asia and World Touring Car Championship races, Formula One, and the race which was held at the venue for the first time, of course, in 2021. You're at full throttle around here, Housey, about 68% of the lap, of course, and you're going to lose about 20 seconds in the pit lane. You're going to go through about 36 to 40 gear changes per lap, of course, around this magnificent circuit, and, well, maximum speed's approximately 320 kph.
Yeah. Great stuff there from the man. Looks like Fury and Duels having a good battle so far on this lap. We're just trying to keep half an eye on it. As you said before, very frantic, but Fury, Duels going head to head, Tactical doing what he can to get there, as is Beansy. It's close, obviously. Fury though, purple in the first and second sectors. So Fury the one to beat, although Duels has just jumped ahead of him.
And
This is going to be tight.
And Scotty has just joined. He's made it.
This
Scotty's
is
made it.
Tactical now. Oh, he's going to be at the back, but Duels, is it Duels? Is it Duels?
I think it's Duels. I think it certainly is Duels. Yes, it is Duels. Duels has got it. Pole position. Oh, only just. Oh, it was about a tenth and a half there, Housey, by the look of things. But well done to the Duels. We'll have a look at this timing screen. Oh, it's fine. My college right now is trivia. Okay, there you go. So just get this all sorted out for the stewards. And there you go. Duelsy on top. And we'll just play this one for the Duels, of course. This pole position.
Yes, it's pole position. Yes.
Congratulations, Duelsy. Of course, the defending champ, isn't he, Housey? Doing his thing, of course, and a little bit of out of sorts this season, but we'll forgive the Duels, of course. Great to have him on the grid. And of course, we on top. Have a look at that. Duels Tactical Fury, because he can. Gee, has he turned it up this season? Beansy not too far off either, and Scotty has left the session at the wrong time. Oh, get your butt in, Scotty, quick. He probably needs another invite. I'm not too sure if he's going to get in, Housey. I am not too sure he's going to get in. And there you go. Dearie me. BCP in chat saying he forgot about the one shot. Scotty has joined in the nick of time. Whoop. He does have multiple invites, of course, and Housey, of course, no formation lap, just as of yet until we've been waiting a while for it to all be fixed, but nevertheless, as soon as that is all sorted, we'll get that one underway, of course. But yes, straight to the lights, my friend.
Yep, obviously sprint race coming up then, the first of the two races. Interesting to see how the boys will go about this. It's a nice track to drive, I think, this one, but it does have its tricky parts.
It certainly does.
Obviously those triple right-handers at the end of the lap can suck you in quite a bit, can't they? Here we go then.
We've got 3 lights, 4 lights, we've got 5 lights, Housey. The lights are out and we are away. Great launch there by the Tools. Tacticals right there and thereabouts. Have a look at this. All the way down to turn 1. Be careful, boys. There is a pinch point. But so far, so good, Housey. All through unscathed by the look of things. Oh, there's a spinner. No. There's a couple of spinners.
M4 and Brad Tate. Saw a bit of carbon go as well. Macedonia's missing an M plate. So those 3 in trouble. Macedonia, M4, Brad Tate. I think M4 and Brad Tate are both damage free though, from what I can see. Just at Macedonia with the damage. Brian Bromley's dropping here as well. Oh, he's had an incident. There's Brian. He's off the track too. Dropped him down to last. I think he's okay for damage from what I can see.
He looks okay there, Housey. He looks actually okay. Of course, Brad Tate down there in 15th. JC, he's down there in 14th, of course. Johnny M4 in 13th. Welcome to the grid, boys, of course. Where is Scotty? Is Scotty there? No, he is not. No, he is not. Scotty couldn't join in the nick of time. That is unfortunate. But there you go. So running with 16, Housey, on my screen anyway. Is he on your screen by any chance?
Yep.
He is?
No, he's not on my... No, he's not. No, I've got the same. I'm just watching this battle between T8 and Banana Cake Pie over 10th. Banana Cake Pie in the box. Keep an eye on that. Macedonia in the box too, as I said, we'll need that wing. I'm just keeping an eye on Banana Cake Pie though.
I'll tell you what, Rip the Beans just getting by because he can there for P4 there, Housey. That is the BPF1. Doing bits is the Beansy. Of course, yes, looking to make a move on Fury is next on his list. And, there you go, BCP down there in the last spot. Not happy at the moment, of course. Only a sprint race. Major points, of course, for the next one. The feature race, as Beansy gets a little bit deep, almost kisses the back of Fury. And we'll flick down towards the back. See what's happening down there, Housey. Gaps have stabilised. Z is starting to close in on his teammate of Quiet Cake, though, as we'll move back up to the front because the battle to watch here is Beansy. He is on that soft compound. He's making a move. He's clawing his way up towards that P1 position, of course. 0.4 of a second out of Fury, mate.
Yeah, I tell you what, he's had a good start to this race. Quiet Cake up 8 spots in 8th place. So all the 8s for Quiet Cake at the moment. He's missing one though to be the Triple 8, but you know, we'll let him off. He should change his name to Quiet Cake 8.
Quiet Cake 8? Of course.
Quiet Cake 8, that's a doer. Come on, that even sounds right. Quiet Cake 8.
Well, I mean, you just like to make it challenging in the box. Anyway, we will push on there as Beansy's looking at a move here on Fury. And that is job done. Soft compound working perfectly at this early stage, Housey. Lap 3 of 10, of course. And just in case you've just tuned in, folks, yes, it is the sprint race. Always Beansy goes a little bit wide on exit, as we've seen a lot of guys do that in the real stuff, of course. Turn 5 and was catching a lot of guys out. And it seems to be doing the same here a little bit here, Housey.
Yeah, it is quite difficult, to be fair.
It is.
It's a few points where it can catch you out. It really can. And it's kind of difficult to stay within. I'm just looking at the tyres, obviously, as you're speaking about in there, that your guy on the hards. Interesting play from your guy.
Yeah, very, very interesting.
See what happens in the latter laps. I mean, I'd say...
Well, maybe he's just thinking he didn't want to use the softs and burn them out, not make it towards the end, be slow towards the end. And I tell you what, he's thinking about the feature race. He gets 2 sets of mediums to use, of course. The guys using the mediums in this sprint race, I dare say they're going to cost themselves, of course, that 1 set of mediums for the feature. So they don't get any more sets other than what they've given their Housey. So it'd be interesting to see how this one plays out, mate.
Yep, indeed it will. T8 picks up a penalty then, as we've just spoke about those track limits. T8, the first one to prove our point. But yeah, I was looking at Quiet Cake still doing a decent job here, and he's gaining on Bray Train here. He's going to be looking for a move, actually. He gets it done. Nice job then. Quiet Cake up another spot, so now Quiet Cake 7 is in 7, but he's up for 9 spots.
Of course, he's doing good things, is the Quiet Cake. He's come alive, has the lad. And, well, in P7, from where would he starting there, Housey, of course? Let's just have a quick look. Of course, 9 spots down, so well, there you go, P16, dead last. And doing a great job is the Quiet Cake. So up there in P7, of course, next on his list is Mad Mac. Let's just see how he gets on with that.
Yep, just keeping an eye on Beans as well at the top. He's just gaining, just creeping back on Tactical, who's holding on to duels at the front, so could be an interesting battle. Fury's not too far away either. He's got a good view of this one as they trip over each other a little bit. I'm sure they will. Fury's going to be right on the back of this group as well, so I think it's going to be a 4-way for the win here.
It looks that way at the moment, Housey. Only 1.5 seconds separating the top 4 at this very early stage. It's pretty competitive. So let's just not forget that soft compound. I'm not too sure if Beans is read it right. Everyone around him on the medium, of course. At the moment, he's pretty rapid, but they will die off, of course. And we've just seen a change of lead. Tactical takes the duels before turn 1, and there you go. He leads the bunch now, going through turn 3, turn 4, of course, and the treacherous turn 5.
Yep, this is close. Jules not wanting to give this one up. He's not letting him go. Fantastic pace from these two early doors here. Just how long it's going to be before Bean starts losing the goodness of those tyres. Probably only going to be another lap or 2, possibly. I think we'll start keeping an eye on the Fury Delta, of course. When he starts to really eke into Beans this time, I think we know from that point on she's about done for him, of course. But Bray Train starting to catch back up to Quiet Cake, of course. He's not letting him go here, Housey. Still 0.2 of a second. He's caught right back up to the lad. Of course, it drifted out a little bit, but he's caught right back up. So not too sure if, Quiet Cake has made a little bit of a mistake there. But Bray Train on the hunt. Yep, no, I don't think he has. He's slowly catching him.
Oh, Beans is out. Beans is out. There he is there in the wall. In the wall. Looks like he's lit up the rear.
15.
Yeah, exactly right, mate. Lit up the rear and she's coming around and a bit of a snap and into the wall he goes. And that is unfortunate. Beansy out of this one, of course. because he can, which that means for him, into P4. How's he into P4? Mad Max slots into P5, Quiet Cake 6, and then everybody moves up one. Have a look at that.
Z gambling then, Z coming in for a change of tyres here. Brian Bromley doing the same. Yep, 100% got to be putting on the softs. Bromley's already on the softs, so is he going to put another set of softs on? Let's have a look.
Certainly is.
Okay, so Z giving up a few track positions there to be on a soft, fresh soft. Probably, maybe a smart choice, why not?
Well, why
Gamble
not?
down there in 12.
Well,
Yeah.
there you go. You've just got 3 drivers with time penalties, of course. That's going to help his cause big time there, Housey. So Macedonian in the pit as well. So these boys sort of thinking, well, once the field's bunched up, you've got that choice, haven't you? Like that beautiful soft, brand new set of softs versus 5-6 lap old mediums, excuse me. And I think it's job done there, Housey. So it'll be interesting to see how this one pans out, of course. Lap 6 of lap 10. And I dare say, let's just hope Macedonian catches this safety car pretty quick smart. I reckon one more lap, Housey, and we will be back racing around about lap 8.
Yeah, well, it's a long enough track. Hopefully Macedonia, like you said, can get his foot down here. He should be able to probably catch him somewhere around where he is now, actually, probably turn 1 maybe. Hopefully that'll be the last lap. So yeah, going to be interesting to see then. So we got Z, Bromley and Macedonian all on fresh softs down the back, obviously 12th, 13th and 15th for them at the moment. They've also got in their favour that, hang on a minute, let me just switch my screen. The Dawes has picked up a 3-second penalty somewhere along the line, which is going to hurt him in P2. And then Bray Train T8, Johnny M4, Bray Train with 3, T8 6, Johnny M4 with 3. Those guys on the softs behind him are going to pick up those places regardless, probably, if they can keep with them over the line. So there's 3 spots that those guys on the soft gambled. It's going to look, yeah, it's actually more sensible now you look at it like that. Very good call, I think.
It looks that way, doesn't it? So, yeah, interesting to say the least. It's a matter of getting through them, though, to be fair, though, Housey. I mean, it's one thing to say it all honky-dory, but it's another thing to actually do it. So, I mean, they're going to take massive, massive benefit from that fresh, soft compound, of course, and just use that tyre later on the brakes, easier on the, earlier on the throttle, and that's what it's all about, really, to be fair. As Macedonian is catching this field, so I reckon you'll catch him in Sector 2, mate, so I reckon we should be racing by lap 8. Let's hope he gets there in the nick of time, of course. Tactical leads this one from taking, well, he didn't take pole. Dulcie took pole, but there he is there, of course. Dulcie P2 and Fury in P3 because he can in P4. Great job from him again because he can. I'll tell you what, gee, oh boy, has this boy come alive, mate. He's done a phenomenal job. After he sort of broke himself in after those first few rounds there, Housey, he has hit his straps big time, and it's very, very good to see. Of course, how can we not talk about Mad Mac doing his thing as he does always, and in P5. And I tell you what, for Group 3, these 2 boys, I tell you, they're doing phenomenal things here at SXR. Great to see Quiet Cake up there as well, and Quiet Cake, well, it's good to see him up in the top end and scoring some good points, of course, and Bray Train, very, very well done from him. But those boys there, Bray Train, T8 and Johnny, as we have spoken about, do have penalties, and that's going to hurt. Of course, safety car in this lap, Housey. Absolutely brilliant, as Brad say, well, he'll be the first beneficiary of those guys in front of him, of course. So let's just see how this one pans out. Dulcie does have a penalty. We have missed that. I did miss that. I do apologise, folks. Let's just check to see how many that is. That is 3 seconds. So there you go, Housey. That's not going to help his cause.
No, it's going to really hurt him over the line. Only short sprint now. What we're going to have 3 laps, 8, 9 and 10. So not going to be a chance for the gaps to pull out. It's going to be a close one right across the lines throughout the whole field, I think.
Yep.
I'm going to keep an eye on these soft boys towards the back
And I think Tactical is absolutely gone, and Dulce was not caught napping. Have a look at the top 2 go. They've dropped Fury by a second. Have a look at this, and Dulce's going to make a move. He's going to make a move. And there you go, he takes P1. Tack has gone defensive, but I think he's going to get the job done. No, he has not. Tack takes the inside line. But here we go, switch and switch again as Dulcie tries to go around the outside. This is phenomenal battling for the P1. Dulcie's there again on the inside there, Housey, but it becomes the outside for the next one. And these two still side by side through 6. And well, Tack holds that position. Very good driving from those two. As Bray Train has got his wing mirrors full, of course, of Johnny M4. And of course, just ahead of him, T8 units. So very, very good from these boys. I think that might have been team orders there, Housey.
Yep, so the bottleneck is starting now, probably around the Brad Tay, your guy area. Those guys on the softs just trying to hunt a way through here. Got to do it carefully, but they also got to do it quickly.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. As Quiet Cake did squeeze through Mad Mac. Not too sure what happened there. I'm not too sure if Mad Mac made a bit of a mistake. I have missed that one. I do apologise. But, well, there you go. Change for position. Brian getting past C. So, there you go. Might have been team orders again there, Housey. Brian trying to make a comeback. He is the first of that soft compound runner that did stuff for that soft, of course. And let's just see how quickly he makes progress. He's only got a couple more laps, Housey. A couple more laps.
Yeah, running wide off the track there as well. So, he's pushing. But he can't afford to run wide that many times. The game will give you that penalty. We know it's going to come. Your guy having a look at Brad Tay. Can't quite get close enough. There, down into turn 1. Duels in the lead, obviously with that 3-second time penalty. Tactical's just got to sit there. Fury's looking a little racy actually in third at the moment.
Oh, and Quiet Cake, ouch, that's not what he wanted. There you go, he's doing so well in P5, just gets 3 seconds for his troubles. And that is going to hurt Housey. It's going to hurt. He's got to get his head down and see if he can make up some time, of course, and just gap the guys behind him so it doesn't hurt as much.
Yep, Bromley looking for another move here on Brad Tay. Had to back out of it. Through the sector 2. He's got a good run here though. He's got a good exit up the inside. Turn 10 was that? It was, yeah. Through 11 and into the fast right-handers of 12, 13 and 14. Got the move done before though, so he's good.
Great move from Byron. Great move, wasn't it? Very good.
Yep. Good timing as well because he's got the speed. He runs wide there again though, second lap in a row. He's got the speed through those fast right-handers, which gained him probably half a second at least on Johnny M4 in front. Johnny M4's got nothing. Has he or hasn't he? Doesn't look like it. What? Such a good exit from Brian on those softer tyres. Johnny M4 can't fight it. Lets him go. Brian through to P9 then. Last lap.
Let's see what he can do, of course. Of course, we've got 2-5 in the chat. How are you, mate? Good to see you in there, of course, as Brian is making headway, of course. Let's just see if he can get himself past Bray Train, of course, and, well, Mad Mac will be next. He's hovering, isn't he? He needs to gain some time, but it is the last lap. I think he's run out of time. And, well, Dulcie leads this one by 1.1 seconds. Does have that 3 seconds to his name, though, Housey, as BCP cops a penalty. Oh, that's going to, well, it's not going to matter too much, of course. Tactical Genius in P2, Fury P3, and because he can, P4. So, well, I'll tell you what, Dulcie want to be careful. Let's just have a look at this to the leader. Here it is. Oh, I'll tell you what, because he can, 1.2 seconds away from being on the podium. And let's just see, let's keep an eye on that time there, Housey, as I tell you what, here comes Dulcie. Only a few more corners to go, and this sprint race is his.
Yeah, Brian not being able to catch Bray Train through the second sector either, so it's going to be last turn or nothing for him. I don't think he can do it.
I tell you what, Housey, Dulcie wins the sprint race, but on penalties, Tactical takes it. Fury P2, Dulcie P3 because he can, P4. Mad Mac in P5. Quiet Cake ends up P6 there, Housey. Brian with a comeback drive into P7. JC P8. Z in P9. Brad Tay 10th. T8 unit is 11th, and we'll have a look at that as the timing screens roll on. But very, very good sprint race, Housey. Very good.
Yep, one or two Robbins racing moments, but I don't think there's anything too much in it. Good driving from the lads, and it's a track you really want to get your rhythm in. To be honest with you, the safety cars can alter your rhythm here. So let's have a look then, as you were. Tactical with the win. Fury second Duels third, because of Can in fourth, Mad Mac jumping up a few spots into fifth, Quiet Kate with a great result in sixth, Brian Bromley, as you said, up into seventh. Your guy on those hards actually gets eighth at the end of the day. Z on those softs gets in P9, B1 getting P10, T8 in 11th, Ray Trade in 12th, Macedonia 13th, Johnny M4 14th, BCP in 15th. One car we lost from the race was Rip the Beans. Unfortunate moment for him, losing the car. So that moves now us over to the feature race.
The race that matters here, Housey. This is the one where the most points are scored, of course, and you can almost have a safe bet it ain't going to rain, of course. Yes, this almost like Bahrain and, well, you could say Saudi Arabia as well, wouldn't you? Of course, very rare you see the precipitation around these circuits, and I dare say it's the same around here, of course. And, well, very dusty offline, Housey, if you did watch the real stuff the other night, of course. But, yes. Nevertheless, this here on the game doesn't look too bad offline. The boys are still making some moves, but nowhere near as slippery as the real stuff. Suffer. 2-5 in the chat, and well, yeah, lap one, turn one. Well, there you go. But I digress.
Let me have a look then. So, mixture of softs and hards at the moment. No, on the grid as I'm looking at the race director. Because I can now, the first guy to select a medium. A lot of guys obviously using that, as you said before, using the medium in the sprint race there, going on the softs.
Well, Housey, we've got 4 lights, 5 lights. The lights are out, and we are away. Oh, Tactical looked like he got bogged down, but no, Fury's done a great job on that hard compound just to sort of keep it there. Let's just bring up these details for everybody at home, of course.
Oh, 4 wide at the back. Prayarte's come off worse. No damage. Good flick spin from him this time. I'm back on the track. Rip Beans has had a fantastic start here. Up 7 spots so far into P9.
Oh, dearie me. There was contact. I've just flicked away from that camera. I'm not too sure who that was.
It was Fury. It was Fury. I think Fury losing some of the wing. I can't get a good shot on it. He's lost the whole wing, has he?
No,
it's not Fury. It's your guy. It's your guy. It's JC. JC with no nose. So that's going to hurt him. On the softs though, so we can get rid of them. I don't know what tyres he's got. But check this out. Mad Mac in P2. Tactical pulled away from this one. He's got 3 seconds on an opening lap. Wow.
Yeah, not too sure what happened at the start there, of course, there, Housey, as I was too busy flicking towards the telemetries and towards the back of the grid. But Dulzy finds himself, as you did say, 3 seconds off tack, so I'm not too sure what happened there. And the front few have all changed around, haven't they? Look at Rip the Beans down there at P8, Fury P9.
Quiet Cake. Oh, Quiet Cake, sorry. Quiet Cake just literally coming from nowhere, taking nearly 3 cars down into turn 1. Teammates as well, Duels and Cake. Bromley the first one to get a penalty. Your guy obviously in the box as we speak, getting that nose changed, as we did touch on. Quiet Cake's racy here.
He's looking very, yeah, I don't know what he had for breakfast either, but he's looking very good. And, well, I tell you what, maybe this track just agrees with him, Housey. And we'll have a look at Brian, of course, 4/10 off Johnny M4. He finds himself behind because he can. Of course, doing a great job as a wingman at the moment, isn't he? As we'll flick back down to Bray Train, because he's in P10. He's looking at the back of his teammate in Fury, and I'll tell you what, Fury's got a bit of work to do. He's on that hard compound, looking to go long here, Housey, and wonder if he can pull Bray Train along. Maybe that's his thinking. Get the Cadillac boys up there scoring some decent points, of course. Excuse me, Rip the Beans is, oh, I'll tell you what, he's about to make a move here on Brian. Brian goes defensive, and he's entitled to, but he's gone deep. And this might be candy from a baby here, Housey. Of course, Beansy alongside, but not alongside far enough. As well, I'll tell you what, very tricky these corners. Late apexes, some guys go wide and it just opens up the inside, and that's exactly what it's done. And Beansy takes that spot away from Byron into P7, as Because He Can does the same thing. So both, I'll tell you what, one BP making a move, one Milwaukee making a move, and hang on a minute, Mad Max not done yet.
No, he's fighting this one out. Oh, it's going to get squeezed just about. He's got M4 right there as well, though. M4's going to try and mug him. Two Milwaukees trying to work together. He has got, is that Beansy? Yeah, Beansy there as well. So the two BPs, two Milwaukees going at it here. Brian Bromley closing in on the back of him. Nice little fight coming up here, I reckon. Over that P4, 5, 6. Oh, rip the beans. Oh, he sounds Johnny. What an exit from Johnny. I've no idea how he did that. Brilliant stuff. This is going to be the battle to watch for a little bit, I think.
I think so, Housey. I think you're spot on there, mate. And, well, they're all fighting for that position, isn't it? I mean, a very difficult track to overtake. Patience is the key here. And you've got to rely on that good exit, of course, out of turn 16. Get the DRS. As Beansy cops a time penalty, that's not going to help at all, Housey. As we'll flick back up to, Johnny M4, because he's starting to close in on Mad Mac, who's just drifted a little bit off Because He Can at the moment here, mate. As I flick back down to BCP, because he's been very, very quiet this race. And there he is there in P11, having a look at Fury, of course. Massive, massive, massive DRS train, as they are all in it.
Yeah, Beansy then passed M4 for P6, so Beansy now up behind his teammate Mad Mac. Be interesting to see whether team orders will come in here. Beansy up 10 spots. Johnny M4 up 7, so good starts from both of those two. Scotty as well, we should mention, actually managing to take the bridge for this one.
He did?
Yep.
Fantastic.
He sat around, waited.
Good on him.
5 spot.
Good lad, Scott.
So good reward. Yep, good. Oh, we've got a couple round here. Who was that? BCP, I think.
Yeah, he's dropped a few spots there. I'm not too sure what happened, whether he just got a bit of a skirmish on there, Housey. Bit of a tank slapper, finds himself down in P14. Tell you what, Fury Macedonia, as we do know, is a hard man to pass. And, well, Fury going along on this set of hard compound, of course. But, well, there you go. Race control. White cake, 3 seconds. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Where is he? He's up in there in P3, of course. He's making the most of it as Johnny M4 takes it. Well, I'll tell you what, they're coming in thick and fast now. These track penalties, of course. Mad Mac relinquishes position to his teammate, and I reckon that was team orders. Got out of the way, Housey. And Beansy can set his sights on Because He Can, who is not too far off Quiet Cake. So, well, stay tuned. This has got a long way to... Well,
Beans has done it straight away. No messing there. Down into turn 1 then. So Beans picking up 2 spots. Basically on the straight. Beans through to 4th. Obviously those soft tyres working for him at the moment Because He Can. Mad Mac on the medium, so they're still doing a good job at this point in time. Scotty the first guy on the hards. Obviously Fury the other guy on the hards. The only 2 running the hards. So we've got a nice little battle here down, like, to be fair, over, wow, Macedonians, Fury, T8, BCP.
Yeah.
Brewing, it's brewing, along with that battle. Oh, who's that off the track? Bray Train's off the track.
Oh, he's managed to get back on the track. Oh, dearie me, he's got Fury behind him, and that's cost Fury some time. Oh, dearie me, dearie me. As, well, he's rejoined, and well, as you did say there, Housey, tyres a bit dirty, and trying to find that grip again is almost impossible, but he's done a great job.
Oh, sorry, Because I Can. Quiet Cake, Beansy, oh, Mad Mac, they're all there. It's all going off here for 3rd. Beans managing to get through, but as I flick to him, Because I Can, Quiet Cake and Beansy were 3 wide. Johnny M4's left the session. I'll flick him an invite.
Thank you, mate. He should have plenty anyway. He should have plenty, but nevertheless, yeah, flick him another one, Housey. As we're looking at Mad Mac Because He Can. This is getting very, very juicy. Quiet Cake has been dropped down to P4, of course. Rip the Beans is on a charge. Look at this lad fire up. As who was that? Brian Bromley getting another track limit penalty, of course. That is 6 in total, I do believe, as Scotty has come alive as well on that hard compound. Just 2 tenths behind Macedonia now. And interesting to see how this one pans out, Housen.
Yep. So the battle's still on. Good battles here. Again, Macedonian, Scotty, Bray Train, Fury. Having a good battle. T8 just off the back of it a little bit now. Got some good driving going on down here. As you said, difficult for these guys to pass. I think a bit of a mixture of the tyres as well. Obviously Macedonia on soft, Scotty on the hards, Bray Train on the mediums, and Fury on the hard. So we've got all 3 tyres in this little battle. Kazagan then picks up a penalty in 5th place. First guy on the mediums. We've got a yellow in sector 3.
Oh, Beansy, was that Beansy? Beansy's around. Beansy's around. He's dropping like a stone. What happened there, Housey? Have a check of that one out. Is he still going? He's still going.
Yeah, he's still going. Just getting himself sorted out. I think he got stuck. He couldn't get back on the track through traffic. He is entering pit lane though. Whether it's to get rid of those softs, please. Just get rid of the softs, Beansy.
Well, I tell you what, because he can, just got by Quiet Cake, and I wonder, Housey, is this the start of the softs' demise as Johnny M4 rejoins? He's dropping like a stone a little bit, Johnny M4. He's now 3.2 seconds, and oh, Beansy, no. That's in the pit lane.
Yep. Like I said, I hoped it was just softs going on, but unfortunately, nope. Anyway, Tactical, Duels having a nice battle here over P1 now. Duels all over the back of Tactical. And I tell you, again, smart driving in the sprint. All right, he picked up that penalty, Duels, but what he was doing in terms of his levels was very clever, and he's doing the same here. If you catch a look at his battery levels in the centre of your screen there, and give it away. It's doing a good job. Here we go. Jules is going for it. DRS assisted. No problem there. No fight from Tactical. Jules takes over the lead of this one. 7 lap old softs for him. 7 lap old softs for Tactical. Because I can now MP3, 8 seconds back of the front 2 on those mediums. Mad Mac a second and a half behind him in 4th. Brian Bromley trying to close the gap in 5th to Mad Mac in front. He's got softs fitted, so maybe got a couple of laps left. You can imagine now the pace will start to equalise between the mediums and the softs now. Scotty up somehow now to P6.
Yeah.
On the hard. So obviously Quiet Cake pitting the last time out, fitting a fresh set of mediums, so that gave him a place. But yeah, impressive stuff from Scotty. To be fair, obviously the Macedonian battle now moving from a bit further back outside the top 10 to inside the top 10. Johnny and Paul back in his car now, so yeah, unfortunately Johnny did lose probably 3 or 4 spots being out of the car. Nothing he could do, obviously, but still within inside the top 10, so still all to play for M4.
Yeah, exactly right there, House. And I really do think we're starting to see the softs die now. I've been looking at those telemetries and studying them pretty much, and yeah, they are losing time to all runners out there. Housey, everyone that's not on a soft is benefiting compared to the soft runners. And there you go. Who was that just dived in? That was T8. Absolutely, Housey. And I think we're going to see a lot of action in the pit lane very, very soon. Although on this lap, he's the only one to blink. As well, Scotty doing battle. He's still got those cars behind him, doesn't he? Of Fury and Macedonian. Fury just getting by the Masso now. And there you go, job done. Masso's having to lift. And I think those softs are done, Housey. I think they're done.
Yeah, I think they've certainly had the best, as I said. Probably 7-8 laps. Getting further, but no point. I just imagine, as you said, a few others in the pits this lap, perhaps T8 putting on the hards then. So he'll be looking to go to the end now from T8. See how he tracks later on. Look at some of these gaps. I mean, the closest gaps are around that Fury Macedonian Bray Train, Battle, M4 in it too. BCP not far off now. I guess he's BCP hurting from a stock setup. Not going to be helping. That's why I think you're seeing BCP slightly off the pace tonight. Jules managing to pull out though up at P1, mate. After making that move on tactical, he's managed to pull out 2 seconds. So Duel's got the pace here. All he's got to do is probably keep it clean.
Oh, and I tell you what, sorry, Housey. Johnny M4 was having a good look at Bray Train there and thought better of it. But they're going around again here, mate. No one is stopping. The soft runners are still going around. And there you go.
Fury just getting past Scotty over P6. Scotty down to 7th, Fury up to 6th. Fury looking like he's having a bit of a charge now. These hards probably right at the point where they're going to start being useful. Lap 9. Temperatures in them now nicely. So Fury looking to get his head down now. He's got what, a 3-second gap to Brian ahead. To close in, we'll catch on that one a bit later. Ray Train probably the closest gap apart from the Scotty Fury on the track at the moment. Weaving around a little bit there, Bray Train, almost like he's trying to get a bit of temperature perhaps in those tyres, or is he just run wide and
well, I think he's
clean him up?
Yeah, I'm not too sure, mate. I'm not too sure. I wouldn't say temperature. He's been on him since day dot, of course. But yeah, could have ran wide. I'm not too sure there, House. He did miss that one myself. But holding position at the moment in P10. So doing a good job is Bray Train.
Yeah, gaps sort of equalised now, haven't they, really?
Yeah.
So nothing really the major in terms of gaps apart from Scotty Fury. Again, right, so Tactical's in. He's gambling then. Well, not gambling, but he's the next one in. Who else is in? Macedonia and M4 also in this lap then to get rid of those softs.
There you go, Dulcie's in front. Well, I'll tell you what, Dulcie's got to get his head down now, Housey, because this is the lap that matters. Because he can in P2, doing a great job. Just 11 seconds behind Dulcie at the moment. Of course, going to go a bit longer than the lad. Of course, well, Dulcie on 10 lap-old softs, and he's not really pulling from because he can, is he? Hovering around that 11.06, 11.09, around there and thereabouts. As, well, I'll tell you what, there he is there. Old boy, footy dad, footy bender, whatever you want to call him, name change is in the chat. One step closer to being back, bro. Yes. Come on, Bender, send it. And looking forward to the day. Oh, Dulcie's got a twitch. I think. Are those softs done? Are those softs absolutely done, Housey? Because that was
What's his front left? Go on board with him. What's going on with his front left? Look at, you can see like half the rim. Look at the silver line.
Oh yeah, you can too. I don't know.
I've never seen that before. I thought, like, has he got a puncture or?
Well, let's not take this for gospel. Of course, the Cody's thing, Housey. That's let up the creek without a paddle. But there you go. BCP still out there as well. They're done. Those softs are done. All soft runners are struggling. They can't hold the car. Look. They're done. They're off the cliff. If you're on softs from the start, you better box and get them off because they are absolutely cactus. As there you go. We're seeing Mad Mac in the pit lane. Set of hards for him. Dulcie is in and out on a set of mediums, of course. Scotty and Fury, well, those two boys that started on the hard compound. Have a look where they are now. Of course, yes, P2 and P3. Because he can doing a great job there in P1, of course. But very, very good from these hard runners.
Yep, so B1, the only one really to be taking these softs any further. So Bradley up into 7th, but he is on 11 lap-old softs here. Yeah. He's going to have to box this lap, surely.
Yeah, he's got no... Look, just jump on board with him here. He's just got no grip. They are done. They are absolutely done. Look at this. Look. None. And it's just drifting out wider. And there you go. Who's he got behind him? He's got Quiet Cake on a fresh set of mediums who is catching him hand over fist. Banana had a flat.
Okay.
Okay.
Flat banana, never a good thing. Almost inedible.
It beats a
We're having a look.
It beats a brown one.
Quiet Cake closed it in, but running wide. I thought he was going to have a look there on Brad Tate. Ray Train picks up a penalty then. So Scotty in the box. No, sorry, it's because I can in. Going to be getting rid of those mediums then. So he's put the hards on. Brad Tate in as well now. As well as because I can and Bray Train. I think that'll be pretty much everyone.
Tell you what, sorry, Housey, into the first corner. Dulcie had some mad overspeed, had to slam on the brakes. I'll tell you what, nearly went into the back of Tactical there, and he's drifted a little bit further back as a consequence. But I'll tell you what, the closing speed there was phenomenal. Very, very lucky was the, well, I'll tell you what, was both of them.
Yeah, well, obviously, just as you're talking about those two, obviously that mistake on the final lap for Dulles, giving Tactical the advantage then. So Tactical back into the what will be the lead once Fury and Scotty pit. They're the only two left to pit. Obviously started on the hards, both of those two, so they've got a little while yet before they'll be boxing. What they've got, Scotty's got 4 seconds back to Tactical, so I guess those guys, Tactical and Dulles, will be catching them pretty quick. They won't have any fight when they do get to him. So Mad
Mac, what a move!
Ooh,
what a move from the Mac on the inside. Gets that job done up in a P5. We enjoyed that one. And, well, there you go. Quaicake down there in P6. These boys are having a great race, aren't they?
Yeah, Fury in the box then. So Fury coming in, I'd say, early for those hards, to be honest.
He does
and
like
we're
an
looking
aggressive
at
straight.
Dulles and Tactical down the main straight. Dulles has got that one back. Also sets the fastest lap as he does it. 24.226 then, Dulles' fastest lap. And up into P2, which will be P1. Look at the closing speed he's got on Scotty. Wow! My goodness. Does Scotty back out of that one? Or has Scotty got an issue? Has Scotty got a... Oh, I don't know. Scotty's going slow.
Doesn't look like he's got a punch or anything like that, Housey. No, I don't think so.
He's just going slow. He is going slow. Not sure then. So Scotty dropping. Where's Mad Mac compared to him? He's got 8 seconds, so probably going to be all right.
Well, BCP slotted in front of Bray Train just then, and still hunting down Brad Tay, of course. BCP, 2-lap-old hards versus Brad Tay, fresh mediums, of course, and Z a further. Well, there you go, Z is another 3.5 seconds ahead of Brad Tay, but there you go, you can see the gaps there, folks, and that is what they're looking at.
Yep, so Fury close to Masso here.
These two again,
yeah.
Of course.
Fury closing in then, but not through here. Oh, he's going to have to lift, he does. Masso struggling, that's going to be brave. Oh, thinks better of it. Dulles fastest lap again. Knocks another 2/10 off his previous. So Fury, Masso is the battle we're watching. Fury up the inside. Oh, Masso just keeping the speed. They're on the outside. Probably got a better exit too. But Fury on the battery. Rear wing wide open.
Job done.
No challenge. Yep, no challenge. Macedonia down to 8. Fury up to 7th then. Scotty pits from P3 then. T8's
T8's out.
T8's out.
T8's out.
Where's the car? There it is on the right hand side. Oh, where is that out of? It's out turn 1.
Turn 1.
Wow, okay. So again, I think probably the same thing. A little too much of on the throttle. Probably snap the rear. Put the car stage exit right. So T8 out of this one. We've got safety car then. So this will be interesting. Let me just flick back to my tyres here. So Scotty actually just boxing for the mediums there, fresh set. Could work out for Scotty. Fury on 1 lap old medium, so can't see him doing anything yet. And then the rest of the guys sort of, I mean, Z's got a box here. Z's on 10 lap old mediums. Z's got a box. Kate the only one on softs at the moment in P14, 1 lap old for him. So Tactical's in. Dulles stayed out, did he? He did.
Yep,
so Dulles stayed out on Tactical in. So okay, a difference between the front two then. Whereas because I can, it's just about he's past it, so he stayed out. Obviously 2 lap old hards. Mad Mac 3 lap old hards stayed out as well. Brian Bromley coming in then, 3 lap old mediums. Fury stayed out, as did because of Can and Mad Mac. Brian going on to a set of hards then, so he's dropped a few spots there. Z obviously pitting, as we said, would. Bromley's going to get back out in front of the next pack though of Scotty, so not too bad for Bromley. Obviously, fresh set of hards there. A few of the other guys at the back stopping as well. BCP, Quiet Cake. Z putting on the softs from here. Oh, I don't think so.
Well, you've got a couple of laps under the safety car, let's not forget. But and the cars are lighter, so he should just be able to sneak it home. But yeah, it'll be touch and go. I dare say it'll be touch and go, Housing.
Yeah, I don't think they'll be too good towards the end of this one. Needs to make his time quickly. So then, let's have a look at this running order. Duels in P1, he does have 3 seconds of penalties though, because I can P2 with 3 seconds of penalties. Mad Mac in P3 then. Tactical P4. Fury in P5 with 3 seconds worth of penalties. Macedonia in 6. Johnny M4 in 7th with 3 seconds of penalties. Brian Bromley in 8th with 6 seconds. Scotty then in 9th, followed by Brad Tay in 10th. Bray Train in 11th with 3 seconds worth of penalties. Your guy in 12th. Z now in 13th and just picking up 3 seconds worth of penalties. BCP in 14th and Quiet Cake in 15th with 6 seconds worth of penalties. We have lost T8 unit from this race. Crash out of turn 1 and rip the beans with a P&Q. Lap 17 of 29 under safety car. Let's have a quick look at position changes, might as well. So Duels up 2, Because I Can up 2, Mad Mac up 2, the front 3 all up 2, Tactical down 3, Fury down 3, Macedonian up 7, Johnny M4 up 7, Brian Bromley down 1, Scotty up 8, Brad Tay where he started, Bray Trade up 1, Your Guy down 4, Z down 4, BCP up 1, although that's now going to be back down, so Quiet Cake down 8, BCP where he started. Duels does have the fastest lap.
Oh, there you go. That's the answer from Scotty. You got a puncher out of the exit of the last corner. And
yeah, I thought so.
There you go. That's the reason why it didn't look like it. It didn't look like it on stream, but yeah, there you go.
Well,
you spotted it.
That is there's one for future then. If you can see a bit of rim, like a silver line, then I don't know whether that was coincidence or not, but I've never spotted it before. But you see that silver line, then maybe that means they're a gold puncher.
Yeah,
Eagle Eyes has got it.
Absolutely, Housey. And well, I tell you what. Speaking of Eagle Eyes, well, I mean, we won't go bring back 2018s, but let's talk about the Eagles. But Broken Reptile in chat, and well, very happy. Macedonian's very happy as well. So you two can just shake each other hands. And yes, we're not talking about those people at the moment, mate. And yeah, we'll give the other one a miss too. So you're on the ball there, Broken. Very, very good. Very good from you, mate. Very good from you. Good to see you in chat, buddy.
We're waiting for BCP to catch the pack. He's going to catch the pack here, but I think it's going to be too late. I do think we'll go again here. Yeah.
Yeah. We certainly will. We certainly will. So another lap of goodness behind the glorious safety car there, how's it?
Yep, looks lovely, doesn't it? Under the under the floodlight.
Under the floodlights of Qatar. You've driven this track on the game. It is slippery as it seems in real life. To be honest, no, I have not had a crack at this one just yet, mate. But yeah, I could imagine it would be. There's a couple of tricky corners by the look of things, but yeah, no, I haven't sunk my teeth into it too much there, mate. So no, I can't really give you any feedback in that regard. Have you, Housey? You stuck your teeth into this track? Yeah,
I raced the other night round here. It was horrible. I hate it. I don't like it. It's not bad to drive. Like, it's a bit of like a test track, but I don't really like it as a race track, to be honest.
Fair enough.
My opinion, obviously.
Yeah, we're all allowed an opinion. It's the beauty of it, mate.
I think
that's the beauty of it.
It works better for MotoGP.
Well, I think Reptile agrees with you because he's saying it's horrible, so he's not a fan of it either.
If you get caught, like I'll say one thing, if you get caught off the back of a pack, it is virtually impossible to close it. You are 100% relying on, you know, safety car. It's not good if you get broken away from the pack.
Yeah. There you go. He hasn't driven it yet either, and he's looking for some info. He must have a race coming up soon as the broken, because he's doing some fishing. But all good on him, of course. We're going to get racing here, Housey. Going to get racing, of course. The field is all bunched up, and I dare say, waiting for these lights to go out on this safety car. Well, there you go. They're out. Safety car in this lap because he can. P2 will sit with him, of course. Won't give you an inkling of the, well, the rest of the guys for when Dulcie goes. Just would not be fair, of course. Dulcie sitting on 6-lap old mediums. We've got, what is that, Housey? 11 laps to go. And, well, I'll tell you what, it's going to be a bit of a stretch to get them towards the end and be rapid, of course. He's got, because he can, Mad Mac and Tactical, all in the hards behind him. And, well, I'll tell you what, Dulcie, the effective safety car as we speak. And there you go, he is gone, he is gone, he is absolutely gone. Probably about 200 metres before that pit lane entry there, Housey. And he's gapped because he can, he absolutely has. But tell you what, because he can's done a great job to hang on to that. Very, very good. Tactical's come alive too. And he's about to make a move here on Mad Mac. That is him up into the podium positions. P3 for the tack. And where is Fury? Oh, Fury making a lunge. Fury makes a lunge on Mad Mac up into P4. So the two title contenders are following each other through.
No. JC, Bray Train, contact down into turn one. The teammate.
Dearie me.
Not what you want. The two Cadillacs and two Yahoos. Who was the Yahoos? You've got to be Cake.
Quiet Cake, Bray Train, Z and JC.
Z, yeah. So Z and Cake having their own battle behind.
Was that a turn one?
That was turn one, mate.
Yeah. Space.
Turn one.
He's spot on. Broken Reptiles all over it. Mercedes moment, absolutely. So, well, there you go. Teammates doing things. So, there you go.
Yeah,
BCP, not too sure what happened there. He's not happy. Put your reports in there, brother, as that's what the stewards are there for. But, yeah, not too sure, mate. We missed that one on stream, of course. But, yeah, another safety car, unfortunately.
Yep.
Oh, the second one.
To be honest with you, the second one, yeah. Second safety car. So, I think Z was unlucky there. I'm just going to have a look back at whether Z's got any damage. So, I think...
Yeah, he's got no nose.
Yeah, Z's got no nose either. Okay, so Z was an unfortunate passenger in that one, I think. From my point of view, when I come on board...
Brad Tate,
yeah, well, JC...
Ray Train, no nose, and...
Yeah.
White Cake looks to be all good, but he's going in the pit lane.
Yeah, well, he's going to probably get rid of those hards. Yes, we'll have a look, see if he puts a wing on here. A couple of other guys in the pits as well up front. Because I can, M4, Macedonian, Brad Tate, Quiet Cake. So the pit is alive with action here. Majority of the grid in the box. A lot of softs going on here. Pretty much everybody flicking to softs. Didn't see any double stacking going on there. But yeah, as I was touching on before, I think Z just had nowhere to go, and that's why he needs a nose, making contact with either Bray Trey or JC, but was JC certainly having a look up the inside.
Did the leaders miss the boat here, Housey? Did they miss the boat?
Well,
that's the question. 9 laps to go. You've got 3/4 of the field on the brand new softs now. And the rest of them, look at that, look at what's going on. Of course, the leader on 8-lap-old mediums, and of course, you've got Tactical on 4-lap-old hards, Fury on 6-lap-old mediums, excuse me, Mad Mac 8-lap-old hards, Brian on 4-lap-old hards, and Scotty on 5-lap-old mediums. So, and the rest of the field on fresh softs. So, well, I'll tell you what, could be Josie towards the end. Jesus. I'll tell you what, almost sitting ducks. Almost sitting ducks. Those boys, of course, you've got fresh softs versus slightly worn mediums and hards. So, tell you what, mate.
Yeah.
This could get very lively very soon.
Yeah, you did make a good point earlier on in the race, though. I mean, it's one thing to catch them, it's another thing to get through them. Like, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them on softs. They're all going to be scrapping with each other over position, let alone trying to get through Scotty, Brian, Mad Mac, Fury, Tactical, and Duels. You know, I think they'll trip themselves up. So maybe 1 or 2 can get through here. Macedonian, Johnny M4, because of if they can get away, maybe they can have the pace. Those Milwaukee's doing a fantastic job at the moment in 7th, 8th and 9th then, so they got the rear gunners out for sure. Be interesting to see if they can move and work together. Duels, there's 9-lap-old now mediums. And we know he's got the pace, but well, I think you're right. It's going to be a bit spicy.
I think so, mate. I think so.
We've got potential. Certainly got potential for a good closing few laps. Let's just hope we can keep it green to the end. And then we've basically got a sprint race all over again to the end. Hopefully safety car will get in this lap. We can get some green racing. Green racing there, boy.
Just putting in the driver of the day vote before I forget, Housey.
Okie dokie. Assist you slightly with that. Position changes then. Scotty up 11 at the moment. He's the highest. Johnny M4 up 6, second highest. Macedonia up 4, third highest at the moment. I mean, I tell you what, to be fair though, Scotty, I mean, he might be in trouble on the restart in terms of guys behind him on those soft tyres, but to this point, Scotty's done a very good job coming straight into a feature race at the back, up in P6. Some good driving, impressive stuff again from Scotty. So where is the safety car? Hopefully we're going to get a message out of the somewhere between these right-handers. There it is. Hallelujah! Hallelujah! Praise the Lord! We're going racing.
Well, I do apologise, mate. Yeah, the driver of the day vote has gone in. You can vote for Scotty, Mad Mac, Tactical, Macedonian, and or Brad Tace. So they're the votes. Get your votes in, folks.
Here we go then. We're going to get going.
He's gone. He's absolutely gone. He's gone. Jesus, he's gone mega early. And I think he caught the rest of the field napping. Have a look at that. What a restart. And as Dulcie leads this one.
Yep, sorry. Brian Bromley's got a jump on Mad Mac. So Bromley through. He wasn't caught napping. Oh, Scotty coming in deep. That's those Milwaukee's now. Because they can, Johnny M4 closing in. They've dropped Macedonia slightly off the restart. All looks fairly clean, to be fair, on the restart. We've got Z looking at Grey Train.
And Scotty through on Mad Mac. Brilliant move by him. Up into P5 is the Scotty. So he's following Brian through as Mad Mac, because he can, doing battle. Have a look at this. Mad Mac a bit squirmish on exit, because he can, through there. It's the tyres. It is the tyres. Oh, I wonder if the lead
look
bunch...
At his teammate. Oh, his teammate's off the track. Who is that? Which one's on the outside there? I think it was M4. M4 and Macedonia battling.
Just look at because he can chew that gap, of course. Have a look at it, 0.5 of a second now. And I wonder if these boys are going to make their venture up to the top of that timing charts there, Housey. Looks very intriguing at the moment. Johnny M4 all over Mad Mac. Just nowhere to pass through here at the moment, mate. You've just got to wait for the straight. Get a better exit onto that start-finish straight. And Bob is your uncle, of course. And let's just see if he can do it. He's got a great exit. He pulls out of that slipstream, and job done. Hards versus soft, and as easy as you like.
He's going to get done here, Mad Mac, as well. So there we go, Macedonian and Quiet Cake through. Quiet Cake having a little look up the inside of Macedonian. Macedonian trying to hold it off. He does. So Macedonian, he needs to get a wiggle on here, Macedonian. He needs to go with his teammates here of M4 and Because I Can. And to be fair, they need to be smart if it's like this towards the end, because Macedonian's got no penalties at the moment.
Well, because
He's
he
gonna be
can,
the one
is
that
all
jumps.
over Brian. Sorry to cut you off there, Housey.
Guys,
He is caught
yeah,
all
good.
over Brian, who is all over
Oh.
Scotty. So I tell you what, if he can get through these next couple of cars, he's in the podium positions, of course. And I tell you, he's looking very, very rapid at this very late stage.
Yeah, he is. And all those soft runners definitely called it right. They've got the pace. Mad Mac dropping now, look, down into 11th on those hards.
Oh, because he's done it. He's gone around the outside. He's run around the... Oh, Brian's out. What happened to Brian? No.
Safety car, safety car, safety car. This has saved them. Where are they?
What happened
Jules
to Brian?
Got a box.
That was a
Too
great...
much gas, mate. Too much gas.
I was going to
He's
say,
out
that
on
was
the
a...
dirtier part.
That was a great move by because he can around the outside, and definitely with space left. And next thing you know, Brian is out. Unfortunate from the Brian, but that was a great move from because he can. All of a sudden, up in a P5. Tactical has seen what's happening behind him. He's thinking, you know what? I'm going to put the softs on. I'm going to put the softs on.
Where's he going to come out?
Yeah,
Where's he going to come out though? Where's he going to come out?
He'd be right at the back. Right at the back.
It's going to be a few other guys boxing as well, so it saved his graces slightly there. Because B1 Mad Mac had to as well. To be fair, he was going to finish last on those hards, so Mad Mac no choice. Smart choice from him. He's managed to come out. Well, he's going to come out in 11th, so it's not too bad. Like I said, I think he would have been last. To be honest with you, no disrespect. I know what he's like as a driver. He's a fantastic driver, but those hards versus those softs were just always going to lose. Interesting then. So, Duels, Fury, Scotty, 12 lap old mediums, 10 lap old mediums, 9 lap old mediums versus a pack of wolves running 4 lap old softs. Which is because I can, Johnny M4, Macedonian, Quiet Cake, JC and Z, the Wolf Pack.
JC and
Z. JCZ. Then yeah, I don't know, what should we call them? What should we call the? I mean, I don't know. What's a better hunter than a wolf? I don't know. Lions? I don't know. Lions? We can call them lions. We go with lions. A pack of lions, maybe.
Yeah.
Although that's probably someone will take offence and.
I mean, we could call them a pack of a lot of things, but we'll just leave it. No, I'm joking. I was begging for it. It was begging for it. But no. We'll just push on, keep it all PG, as I think the lights are about to go off on this safety car housing. We're going to get racing very, very soon.
I'll let.
Come on, turn it off.
It's too late now. Too late. Going again.
Going again.
Going again. Going again.
It's just
game 4.
It doesn't have the same ring to it, does it? But there you go. There you go. Dulzy 12 lap old meds. Fury 10 lap old meds. Scotty 9 lap old meds. But look what's behind. Look what's behind. Oh Jesus! This is going to be nail biting stuff. And if they can make quick work of those guys in front, I'm not too sure how it's going to pan out for the top 3 at this very stage. We've got 4 laps remaining after this one, Housey.
Well, we will have, yeah. 4 lap sprint.
Yeah, I mean, it's anyone's game. It is anyone's game.
So Tactical giving up P2, coming out in 10th. That may well be, well, I mean, who knows? Who knows? Ifs and buts. We'll see what happens to Duels, Fury and Scotty before we can make the decision on whether that was a good choice or a bad choice. But he's got some pace, so Tactical is going to be, he's going to be very quick here on the restart. But can he get through cleanly? That's obviously good drivers ahead of him with some pace as well, so it's not going to go his own way, that's for sure. 13 runners still left. We've lost Brian Bromley, BCP, T8 and Rip the Beans from this one. We're going to have a 4 lap dash for the spoils. And we've got 3 guys that are very nervous at the front, I would imagine.
I would think so. One's sitting very good with no penalties, of course, that being Scotty, and of course Macedonian doing very well as well. So those guys are going to benefit towards the end anyway if they can keep it clean. JC, same deal. Tack, Mad Mac, Brad Tate as well. So they've just got to get that track position, get that time up, of course, and see where they end up. Excuse me. Safety car in this lap, Housey. We're about to go green.
Yeah. So just quick look at the penalties. Quiet Cake's the one that's got the most there in P7. He's got 6 seconds, so yeah, tactical, Mad Max, all that probably benefit out of that because he's not going to pull too many seconds on the restart. Paxton stay relatively close.
Well, there you go. Dulcie's gone. Dulcie's got. Well, he's getting late earlier and earlier every time. And there you go. Dulcie has gone. 0.6 of a second gap to Fury, of course. Scotty there and thereabouts as well. Because he can. Let's just have a look at these soft runners. Because he can was not caught napping at all. Johnny M4 a little bit left behind. And he's got a little bit of work to do. But because he can, there you go. With that slipstream, look how much ground he just made up. Tactical getting the job done overseas. And tell you what, this soft compound, he's looking very racy at the moment, is because he can.
Yeah, just looking at the battle between Tactical and Z. As Tactical needed to get through quickly. Z not giving it him though. Nice little battle. I flip mine back to the tyres here because I'm still on penalties. Tactical up to 9%. This guy's holding on then at the moment.
I think Scotty is being a very good anchor at this stage there, Housey. Been keeping an eye on this one because he can. He's trying. And because Scotty putting that car, that Barbie F1 in all the right places. And well, where are they on track? Of course, there they are. There.
Oh no!
Scotty, 3 second. Ouch. But there you go, Housey. It all sort of plays out, doesn't it? The top 5 with track penalties. It's just a matter of how much of they cop. Because he can, he's all over him though. Have a look at this. He's looking for a good exit coming out of this last corner here, Housey. And he should have Scotty. He should have him. He needs a good exit. Is he closing? Just not enough. He's juicing. And I reckon he should get this job done. He gets a bit more extra slipstream. And before turn 1 into P3 because he can. There you go. Where is Tactical? P8, P7, P6. Well, he's just taken 2 in one corner. And Johnny M4 is next on his hit list. I'll tell you what, is Tactical bred a blinder or what? Was that the right time or was that the right time? Because he can, just got by. Well, there you go. Scotty is still doing his thing.
Look at him gain.
Yeah, he's killing it. But Scotty just got himself by because he can again. And it's because he can into P4. So, how's he?
Front guys, still holding. Our Tactical being quite aggressive on this lap though, to be honest with you. Quite aggressive with Z. Slightly potentially off track, actually, making the move with Z, but and then the guys there, that was Kate and Macedonia battling each other, running each other wide in turn 1, and then Tactical spotting the gap and going for it. I mean, he had to do it, but it was always going to be a kind of closing door. But aggressive but fair, I would say. And he's caught this pack now of M4 because they can, and Scotty, but they're battling. It's giving Fury and Dulce the chance to get away.
It really is.
Out of DRS now, they are. Well, the Fury is from because I can. Here goes Tactical up to P5. Maybe even more. Team orders here. Yep, Scotty lets him go.
And
vulnerable.
He slots him behind quite nicely to Scotty. He does.
Yeah,
he does.
Right.
He certainly does. So Tactical up into P4, as you did say, Housey.
There
is because he can.
P3.
That's job. Oh, I'll tell you what, because he can. Job done. P3. So it is Fury who is next. He's a further 1.4 seconds up the road there, Housey. Can he do it?
Yeah, and then he's got another similar gap to Dulce in front. So Tactical's got about 3 seconds to gain. Although, to be fair, he doesn't have any penalties at the moment, Tactical, so all he's got to do is pretty much sit there. But he's not going to do that. 100%. He's going to go for the win on track. It's going to be close. That's for sure.
He's catching them hand over fist. Have a look at that. He's already within DRS zone of Fury. So, tell you what, look at the closing speed. He's just wiped nearly a second off that lead the Fury had on him, of course. And, well, there you go. Now 0.7 of a second, Housey. So, I tell you what, the boy is alive. Look at him. And all due to that beautiful brand new set of softs. And let's just see what he can do. How high can he claw himself up here, Housey? We're approaching, well, we are on the last lap of the race right about now.
Macedonia needs to get his foot down on this lap. He really does. If he can get his foot down on this lap, he's in for a very good result. Maybe a P4 here. I think, for Macedonia. We'll see when he comes over. But your guy making a mistake then, was that? Macedonia passed him. Mad Mac is having a great recovery as well. We touched on him earlier. He's up into P8 now. Let's go into P2. He's got 1.8 and half a lap, just over half a lap to do it. Might be asking a bit too much from him. Could be last corner. Doesn't need to make the move, obviously, as we've said.
No, he doesn't.
That's not like that to go.
Oh, who
And
was that? Z in the background, getting a bit loose.
He's
And around he went.
Ooh, Ray Train gonna be needing some underwear for sure. That's them done. Your guy looking at Macedonia here. They're having a good little battle over 9th. But we're exiting now. Turns 12, 13, 14 for the leaders. Still got it. Gap's 1.6. I don't think he's got enough tactical here. He's going to have to settle for P2 on track. He's going to take P1 across the line though. Dawes with 3 seconds worth of penalties. Take it over the line, Skatey boy.
He certainly does. As Dulcie goes wide on exit, and he's going to take the checkered flag. He's going to win, but unfortunately on penalties, Tactical will take this one. But Dulcie, checkered flag first. Tack P1, Dulcie P2. Where does Fury end up? P3 because he can. P4, Scotty. Well, tell you what, let it all settle down because Mad Mac has jumped up to P4 because he can. P5, Macedonian P6. JC P7, Brad Tay P8, Scotty P9 in the end, Johnny M4 P10, Bray Train P11. Oh, there was an ad break to finish the race. Oh, blame Twitch, mate. Holy shit. There you go. Scotty got the driver of the day, and he won our driver of the day too there, Housey, from the votes, of course. So there you go. Absolutely brilliant stuff from Scotty. Well, there you go. Brilliant race. As Tactical, I'll tell you what, he's no stranger to that top step, is he, mate?
No. Absolutely phenomenal job from him. Called it absolutely perfect. Very good.
There you go. I'll tell you what, the fastest lap of the Grand Prix, Bray Train. Well, 1:23.550, if you don't mind there, Housey, as I'll get to the bottom for the stewards, of course. And there you go. We unfortunately lost Brian Banana Cake Pie, T8 unit, and Rip the Beans.
Looking through as well to make sure got everything we need. And then I'm going to have to love you and leave you because I do need to get to work. So I'm going to have to leave you solo with these driver interviews. And I'll say my fond farewell to the viewers. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you next time out. Skate will be doing the interviews just coming up after this short break. Get the drivers in the box. He'll get a chat with them. See you next time out from me.
Thank you, Housey. Okay, folks, I'm going to go on a brief pause. We'll get our drivers in for an interview, and we'll be back with you in just a moment. Okay, folks, we've got our drivers in for an interview. Of course, not all of them have joined us, of course, but we'll start off with our third place man. I speak of none other than Fury. Talk us through that one there, mate. Must have been, squeaky bum time there towards the end, being on that older tyre, but nevertheless, a great job to take home a podium. Talk us through it, mate.
Yeah, it's not a bad recovery drive after
Absolutely.
I got taken out twice in the first kind of 10 laps. So, yeah, we'll take the P3. Just didn't want to risk getting stuck behind cars. Unfortunately, picked up a 3-second pen coming out of the pits because, yeah, the car just had a lot more turning than what I was used to. Because, ironically, after I got spun lap 1, I got wing damage from that, and I was running with wing damage for the whole race. So, yeah, didn't expect as much turn-in because I got used to kind of running behind cars and kind of understeering everywhere, which gave me a 3-second pen. So figured my best bet was track position, knew I had pace over the cars behind, so, you know, stuck it out. And yeah, we did what we could, but yeah, not overly thrilled with how tonight's kind of played out. You know, getting P2 in the sprint was really good. I was quite happy with that. Yeah, just kind of sucks when your whole race is ruined pretty early on to try and, you know, battle the guys that you're fighting in the championship. But yeah, it is what it is. My hat's off to Tack for taking an aggressive call on the strategy. He normally doesn't. Thought he might have taken his championship into his hands a little bit, taking the late race safety car. But yeah, no, he's been the class of the field all season. He's rapid and, you know, always shows pretty respectful racing no matter where he is on track. So tip my hat his way, and Dawes was really quick off the restart as well. And yeah, cheers to Scotty for working with me a little bit while we're on that hard run, trying to make it longer than everyone else. I was kind of hoping the safety guard game might play back in my favour a little bit for once, but unfortunately didn't quite work out that way. But it is what it is. We go racing, and yeah, we'll turn it around for next week.
There you go. P2 in the championship, still Fury, and just on the halfway points. There's plenty of racing to go. It ain't over by a long shot, of course, but we'll push on. We will push on, of course. Dulcie doesn't do them, or he hasn't done an interview just yet, but we'll move on to our race winner, of course. And I speak of Tactical Genius, our championship leader, and of course our race winner for this one. Tack, mate, an aggressive, of course, tyre change towards the end on that last safety car. But, mate, you could see what was happening behind. They were coming, and it was only a matter of time. So I think you sort of just read it in the nick of time, because I think it would have been any little bit longer. And, yeah, game over, mate. But congratulations. Awesome drive to see you do what you did, especially that last few laps. Gave us something all to enjoy and look over that one. But talk us through it, mate.
Thanks, mate. Yeah, I would be lying if I said I wasn't regretting my decision when I went in straight away. It was a kind of spur of the moment thing. In hindsight, I probably should have stayed out. I probably had a better chance of winning it on track if I did stay out on my hards, because they were, I think, fresher than Dawsey's up front. But anyway, we did it, and got pretty lucky with a few of the boys in front fighting and allowing me to kind of sneak past. It was a lot of fun. But yeah, I don't think I'd do that again if I had the choice. but happy with how it turned out. Sprint, look, Dawsey had amazing pace. He was 3 seconds behind me after the first lap, and then 3 seconds in front of me after 10 laps. So, look, to be honest, he's won the race. I'm lucky with the 3 second pen. But, you know, we take it. As soon as that happened, I knew, just keep it clean. I was on 2 warnings. I actually caught my second warning from a puncture 10 laps in on my first soft run. So I was,
there you go.
Thankfully, it happened just before the pits, so I got lucky, but I was not expecting that at all. So I kind of panicked a little bit there and then went on to the mediums. But look, if there wasn't a safety car, I think I would have had to pit again. So a little bit lucky tonight. Right onto Fury from fighting back from. I didn't see what happened behind me, but it's never nice when you're taken out lap 1, turn 1, and to do that with wing damage. You did really well. And big ups to the Barbie F1 team. We're slowly clawing back. With 3 drivers too, so it'd be a nice busy process to this. If he manages to get to a race and help the team out, that would be great. But well done to Scotty and Brad Kay. Pulling them back.
Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. Slowly reeling them in. with 9 rounds remaining after this one. So plenty of time, Tack. Plenty of time, mate. But nevertheless, mate, done your championship. All the world of good sitting up there. Nice in P1, mate. Congratulations on another stellar Grand Prix weekend. Off to Spain next, mate. How are you around that? So, well, you're handy everywhere, aren't you? So, I mean, looking forward to seeing what you can do up at Spain. So, yeah.
If I'm totally honest, Spain used to be one of my least favourite tracks, but now they've got rid of that.
Yeah, that's right.
It's a little bit better, but yeah, we'll see. We'll do the usual, the practice, and see how we come out. Today, actually, I compromised my my 1 lap pace for a little bit more speed in the straights. Just kind of learning from Japan and I guess how quick Fury was and how hard he was to pass. So that seems to work out for me. I think probably had more straight line speed than anyone, which made me harder to pass. Also made overtaking a little bit easier too. So yeah, just kind of thinking about it a little more seems to pay off tonight. So we'll try and do that again next week.
Fantastic, mate. Very, very good from you, Tack. Congratulations on another great race weekend, another win, and we'll see you next week in Spain.
Right.
All right, we'll move to our driver of the day. And, well, the votes went out a little bit earlier, but nevertheless, very solid drive. I tell you what, he missed the sprint race, unfortunately, but he was there for the feature. Started at the very back. And, well, he made his way all the way up to the top, and then that last safety car done everyone in. But there you go, Scotty, driver of the day winner. Congratulations, mate. And it was awesome watching you do your thing on track, of course. As always, starting to hit your straps again, Scotty. It's looking very good, mate. Oh, I can't hear it. Oh. Scotty. Scott, I'm not too sure if he's there or not, but yeah, I don't think he is there. He says he's there, but he's not there.
Got me?
There he is.
There
he is.
Yeah, bit of everything in that race. Obviously, obviously a couple of minutes late, so normal quality session obviously would have been able to join me in quali, but obviously missing the sprint, so thankfully allowed me to pick the customer set up.
Yep.
Knowing starting at the back, went hard, it's going to go long.
Yep.
Obviously, everyone else coming in early, me and Fury, I wasn't going to superfly him too hard. Figured we'd both try and work our way back through. And then, yeah, he came in. I was going to go another lap, but halfway through that final corner, decided to give me a puncture. So,
yeah,
obviously, that
that's
final
crazy.
lap. So, obviously, that entire lap, so I figured get out of the leader's way, do something tactical. Thankfully, the safety car sort of saved me, and then knew the mediums, and then a couple of safety cars later, I found myself in P3, no penalties.
Yes.
Thought, hang on, win might be on here somehow, but because I can obviously wrap it on those softs, I was sort of car watching behind, and then just cut the inside, which gave him a third warning penalty, and then obviously instead of probably a P4 and P9, but as I said, I think still fairly happy to get more points for Barbie, and I think all 3 of us finished in the top 9 again, so. Another great race for all of us. Tactical again with another win. I figured let him go with the softs, hoping to get within Dulles' 3, and he did. So, yeah, it was a great race from myself, except for the puncher and then sort of just the late penalty. But yeah, overall, I think finding the straps.
Yeah, I think so, Scotty. You'd be absolutely pleased with that, regardless of, it's P9 anyway. You probably would have wanted a bit better than that, considering how it was looking prior to that last safety car. But nevertheless, mate, that was a quality drive. Driver of the day awarded and well deserved, of course. And I'll tell you what, you're pretty handy. You're starting to hit your straps, as I did say, and it's great watching you go about your work. I always loved it, Scotty. The Energizer man keeps on keeping on, and you're not too far off. You're even starting to claw your way up that championship table, of course. And I think off the top of my head, you're sitting P7 at the moment, and a nice little chunk of points coming your way too. So very good from you, Scotty. And as Tactical did mention, Barbie's slowly reeling in those Cadillac boys. All right. Well, I think that is it, folks. That is it. I tell you what, we'll be here same time, same channel, of course. We will be at Spain, Barcelona, Catalunya. No stipulations on that one. It is just a straight out quali and race, of course. Looking forward to your company. We've hoped you've enjoyed that one as we've enjoyed bringing it to you. We are Southern Cross Racing. Goodbye.